All right, hello everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to the 4th annual WHAMM Awards celebration. My name is Zach Gamble. I am the president of the Milford, Miami Township Chamber of Commerce. Behind me to my right is Ron Swagger, our vice president. And to my left is Superwoman Benita Palmer, our secretary. To her left is Andrea Brady, our executive director. And we will be your hosts for approximately the next hour or so. Before I go any further, I would like to friendly remind you that if we make a joke, please laugh so we don't feel stupid standing up here. Very well done. Thank you. I can appreciate the fake laughter. Thank you so much. On a serious note, our community is filled with superheroes. Those who have gone the extra mile to make Milford, Miami Township a great place to live, work, and own a business. We're thrilled to be here tonight to recognize almost 67 local businesses and individual superheroes. A number of you have been to these awards every year since we've branded them the WHAMM Awards. But for those who haven't, I'm going to take just a minute and give you some background. WHAMM stands for Who Are the Heroes Around Milford, Miami Township. They are our annual Chamber Business Awards expanded to honor even more of our local businesses. As I already mentioned, we have so many superheroes in our area, and I truly believe Milford, Miami Township is an extra special community filled with many who work hard to make this a destination for all. Wanting to keep our Chamber Awards, we renamed them as POW Awards. These are nominated and voted on by our Chamber Committee, plus key influencers in the community. Tonight, we're honoring 11 businesses and individuals in this group. We then added 2 community components, the WOW Business Awards and the BAM Community Awards. Between these 2 categories, we recognize dozens of additional local businesses. But the entire nomination and voting process is a further way to get our businesses more recognition. With 2 to 6 businesses nominated in each category, this means hundreds of local businesses are getting in front of current and future customers, which exposure is always our goal. That's a brief history and purpose of the WHAMM Awards. Now, let's get on with recognizing all of these business superheroes. Speaking of amazing local businesses, I'm sure by now that you guys have noticed the fun decor around the room. This was all created by our decor sponsors, the Paint Playground. Thank you. And the Twisting Sister. Keep the claps going. You will be hearing more about them coming up. But for now, I'm going to pass it to Ron.
Okay, a couple housekeeping items. Not to sound like Oprah, but you guys notice a lot of balloons right now. So if everyone could check under their seats really quick and find the darts that I hid. No? I told you, Chris, it wasn't going to be as funny as when we were here earlier. It's okay. You're going to notice the camera in the back, though. Thank you, ICRC, for filming the event. The video will be shown on Milford Cable and available on ICRC's website, ICRC-TV.com, and the Chamber's website. I figure this out better, Andrea. Okay. The pages, flipping, getting stuck together. Ladies and gentlemen of WHAMM, are you ready to be a hero? Just like Benita. Sorry, we had a little joke in here about cape wearing, but she's the only one. So sorry, if you guys have them, though, feel free to break them out. We're good, we're good. But we asked for your support for 2 local charities tonight. Let me tell you a bit about both of them real quick. Our local Victor Steer Post 450 of the American Legion is an incredible organization, and our work is possibly one of the best kept secrets in Milford, Miami Township. They promote and fund some incredible programs, including Buckeye Boys State, where young men get a hands-on experience in the operation of Ohio's government. Not to mention, as most of you guys are probably aware, they are a friend to the Chamber as they play host to Frontier Days every year. The second charity we're proud to support tonight is Casa for Claremont Kids. Casa for Claremont Kids ensures all children who have experienced abuse or neglect in our county have a voice in court through community volunteers just like you guys. CASA makes sure no child falls through the cracks and to get the safety, stability, and permanency they need to thrive. With April being National Child Abuse Prevention Month, there's no better time than now to show that we stand with the most vulnerable among us. Supporting our 2 incredible charities is as easy as scan, click, and cheer. So you guys should have the QR code here that we can do all that with. If you scan that here, or on your table and note donation will ensure that the proceeds are divided between these 2 deserving organizations. So make the most generous, most joyful WHAMM awards yet. Donations will be split equally between these 2 charities. Next, part of the success of our awards is due to our incredible supportive media partners, Cincy Magazine and Town Money Saver, wherever Emil is, right back here. These two publications have been fantastic partners over the last couple of years, so thank you both for all that you do. And another one of our fantastic sponsors, That Damn Jam, I don't know how I end up getting to say this every single year, has provided the delicious snacks on your table, jam and corn chips. So please grab a plate, enjoy. If there's jam left at the end of the night, please drop it off up here at the podium, and I will be happy to take it home with me. Or yourselves, either way, it's fine. Now, I'd like to recognize some of our elected officials and those from our city and Miami Township. When I read your name, if you could please stand and be recognized. So first of all, for Miami Township, Trustee Mark Schulte, Trustee Ken Tracy, and Township Administrator Steve Kelly. I also see Mary. We did not expect you tonight, so Mary Mackley-Wolf as well. From City of Milford, Mayor Lisa Evans, Councilperson Kim Chamberlain, Councilperson Mark Thompson, Chief of Police Jamie Mills, Fire Chief Mark Baird, and City Manager Benjamin Gunderson. Also, Ohio State Representative Gene Schmidt. Did we see Gene yet? I haven't seen Gene yet, so. Okay. And finally, Joe Abner, Field Rep for U.S. Representative David Taylor. Welcome to all of you guys. Thank you for being here. And now on to our program.
All right, good evening, everyone. We'll be recognizing the BAM Community Award winners first. There are 52 companies who won 72 awards. And all I can say to that is, BAM! As mentioned, these winners were nominated and voted on by the community. This truly shows how much the community values you. Because there are so many, we announced a few of these earlier in the last few weeks. And now, we'd like to take a chance to celebrate them all. Winners have already received an electronic graphic to display, and tonight you'll get a certificate from the chamber, plus some certificates from your elected officials. Winners, if you have not received yours, please see Elisa after the ceremony. She's over here. We will be reading the category and the winner for each. Winners, please stand when your name is called and stay standing. Audience, if you would please hold your applause until we have gotten to the end. These are the community award winners nominated and then chosen by the community. We'll start off with the awards that make you go, yum. All right, Best Happy Hour, Cazadores. Best Dessert, Holston's Baking Company. Best Bakery, Pop's Donuts. Best Pizza, Joe's Pizza Napoli. Best Wings, Midwest Best Barbecue. Best place to go when you're hangry, Milford Skyline Chili. Best international food, Mai Tai. Best cocktail and best bourbon selection, Cincinnati Distilling. Best burger, Nation's Kitchen and Bar. Best bartenders, Aaron Aponitis. Hey, Ron. Best coffee shop, Forager Coffee and Tea. Best place to watch a sports game, Roosters. Friendliest restaurant staff and best fast food, Chick-fil-A. Best wine selection and best market and grocery, Lair's Prime Market. Best place to meet friends, Miamiville Trail Yard. Best barbecue and most school spirit, Pickles and Bones Barbecue. Best place to meet up with business colleagues, best patio, best place to hear live music, best place to go for girls' night, best place to go for guys' night, most pet-friendly, and best beer selection, Little Miami Brewing Company. Best social media presence, Marvelous Milford. Best local photographer, Emily Laporte at Rose and Lily Photography. Best local artist, Kate Albert. Best local band, Mojo Rising. Best kept secret, Valley View Nature Preserve. Best bang for your buck, best reason to put down your phone, best family experience and fun, Cincinnati Nature Center. Best date night and best place to take visitors, downtown Milford, shop, walk, eat, and drink. Best gathering space and best park, Miami Meadows. Best place of worship, St. Andrew's Catholic Church. And best music teacher in school, Margaret Angel, Angel House of Music.
Okay, I'll pick it up from here. Friendliest retail staff at Busy Bee Boutique. Best retail therapy, St. Vincent de Paul. Best car dealer, Castrucci Chevrolet. Best home services provider, At Your Service Roofing. Best bank, PNC Bank. Best landscaping or gardening, BZAC. Best auto repair, service, or towing, Day Heights Auto Service. Best senior living, Sim Communities. Best medical provider, Christ Hospital on Route 28. Best dentist, Milford Family Dentistry. Best seasonal experience, we didn't rig this, guys, okay. Frontier Days. Best splurge, Kirk & Company Jewelers. Best insurance agent, Melissa Jordan of the Big Agency. Best accountant, Scott McManus, McManus Accounting Services. Best massage therapist, Alexis Brozart. Best realtor, Kelly Weir, Keller Williams. Best place to work up a sweat, Fitness 3K. Best personal trainer, Chadea Warner. Best sports recreation facility indoor, best place to take the kids. Best birthday party location, Scene 75 in the Penn Deck. Best veterinarian, Seven Hills Pet Clinic. Best salon, Christopher George Salon, sorry, I got distracted. Best daycare, best preschool, A Million Dreams Learning Center, and best pampering experience, Salt and Light Wellness. Again, congratulations to all of you guys, well deserved. Again, when we started this a few years ago, I love seeing different names year over year, except when it comes to beer and stuff. Congrats, like always, Little Miami Brewing. You guys literally take a lot of that stuff, so congrats again, appreciate you hosting. So for the last of our BAM Awards, we do want to separate a few of the best. So here we go. For Best Milford Staple, the winner is, come on Chuck, say it with us, Frontier Days. For the Best Miami Township Staple, the winner is Miami Market. For Best Overall Vibe, the winner is Flamingo Drive. So great to see a new business making this list. And finally, we have your local favorite local business ever, personal favorite of mine, especially Friday afternoons. Our winner, Little Miami Brewing Company. So again, great businesses. We appreciate this. Congrats to all of our BAM nominees and winners. You exemplify what makes a community truly successful. We're grateful to have you all.
And now we are going to move on to the WOW Business Awards. Each of our WOW and POW winners tonight will receive one of these unique and beautiful plates hand decorated by local artist Pam Otten. If you would Vanna White that for me, Andrew, that'd be great. They will also receive certificates and a digital graphic. First, our WOW Business Award winners. Once again, these were nominated and voted on by the community. We will be recognizing our finalists and announcing our winners. Winners, if you would please come to the stage, receive your award and your certificates, and then you will move to Shelby to get your photo taken. This way. Thank you, I was looking for Shelby. And now our WOW Business Awards. She's on the far side. So. Yeah, if I could have local dignitaries come up as well too, that'd be great. If you want to help congratulate our award winners, that'd be awesome. Yeah, anyone and everyone from the dignitary group, if you'd like to come up. Mark, Lisa, thank you. Yeah, that'd be fine. Right here is great. All right, the first award we have on our docket is the Best New Business. This award recognizes a business that opened its doors in 2024, and our finalists are Balance in Motion, Flamingo Drive, Old Milford Heritage Supply Company, and Salt and Light Wellness. And the winner is Flamingo Drive. Flamingo Drive, influenced by the Latin flavors of South Florida, opened right before Thanksgiving to much acclaim. And unfortunately, Paul and Neil couldn't make it tonight, so I have a colorful special guest here to accept the award on their behalf, the Flamingo himself. Or herself, we don't know. I'm not checking, so. Flamingo Drive's influenced by the Latin flavors of South Florida. They opened right before Thanksgiving to much acclaim. Their menu is unusual and delicious. I can't wait to sit and enjoy cocktails on a warm summer night with those garage doors thrown all the way up. They've brought even more music to downtown Milford on the weekends, and Flamingo Drive is already home to many regulars who cannot get enough. So thank you to the Flamingo, to Paul, Neil, and your team. We really, really appreciate your investment in the community. Thank you so much. We'll have Shelly help you off the stage so you don't take a flamingo spill here. I bet you all didn't see that coming. Our next award is the Best Large Business. This award is for a business that has 25 or more employees. Our finalists are Duke Energy, FC Cincinnati, Milford Exempted Village Schools, and RDI Corporation. The winner is the Millage Exempted Village School District, Milford Exempted Village School District. For those of you that don't know, our local school district is a highly valued organization in town. They serve over 6,000 students locally. It is one of the largest employers as well, with over 700 employees. We appreciate the hard work and commitment of the district's teachers and staff as they help develop the next generation, many of whom, a decade from now, might be sitting in this room leading the area's future. So, thank you very much. Congrats, Milford Schools. Our next award is for the Best Small Business. This is for a business that has under 25 employees. Our finalists for this award are Angel's House of Music, The Big Agency, Evans Funeral Home, and The Book Matters. And the winner is, drum roll, Evans Funeral Home. Anyone who has been in the area for more than, I don't know, well, probably just one day has heard of Evans Funeral Home in some way, shape, or form. This family-owned business is involved in everything. Charlie Evans is our vice president. He's also on the Frontier Days board. He's been involved with Frontier Days and the Chamber for, we're not really sure at this point how many years. Chuck's only 30, so I don't know. I'm trying to do the math. I'm not very good at math, even though I work at a bank, so how's that work? Charlie and his brother Andy and mother Charlotte are key members of Kiwanis as well. These generous people support so many causes, not only with financial donations, but with their time and effort. This is a very special business, and we are proud to honor them tonight. Congrats, Charlie, Andy, and Charlotte on Evans Funeral Home being this year's best small business, as they will be the last ones to ever let you down. That was a laugh, guys. Come on. It's okay. I know, I'm not funny. It's okay. I try. All right, best nonprofit. We are lucky to have so many great local nonprofits in town, and our finalists represent different services within the community. This year's finalists are Casa for Claremont Kids, the Claremont Corral, and Impacting Tomorrow. And our winner in this category for best nonprofit is Casa for Claremont Kids. Casa does amazing work for those who often fall through the cracks in our society. Children, especially those who have experienced abuse or neglect. Currently, 45 volunteers serve more than 200 children every year. Yes, there are that many children who need advocates in our county. Sad but true. By showing up in extraordinary ways. If you would be interested in learning about becoming a CASA volunteer, please see Kaylee at table 16. Thank you. As we mentioned earlier, CASA is also one of the 2 nonprofits we're supporting tonight. You see the QR codes on your table that we mentioned earlier. That will take you directly to our Venmo. Just mark it as a donation. We'll ensure your funds go in a 100% contribution rate to the 2 charities that we're supporting. We would also like to express our thanks and appreciation to CASA. Sorry, I let you get away too quickly. I may or may not have money for you up here. I think that might be motivation enough to walk back this way. But we are supporting CASA, awarding them with this $500 check. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for all that you do to help the most vulnerable among us. Congratulations again to CASA for Claremont Kids for being this year's best nonprofit. The next award we have is for Best Customer Service. Our finalists for Best Customer Service are The Big Agency, Freedom Home Care for Veterans, Sharky's Cuts for Kids, The Book Matters, and The Twisting Sister. And the winner is The Book Matters. When you enter The Book Matters, you immediately understand why they might be the ones chosen to offer the best customer service. You receive a warm welcome and are enveloped, gosh, hard for me to talk sometimes, guys, enveloped in the atmosphere of a charming old-time bookstore. The Book Matters is a little oasis in today's hustle and bustle where you can rejuvenate your soul through the written word and through kind engagement with others. Thank you for whoever wrote this extra eloquent verbiage and for bringing this gem to Milford, Amanda, Issa, and team. We are so happy to honor you for your excellent customer service. Thank you. It wasn't me. The next award is for Best Community Service by a for-profit company. This year's finalists for Best Community Service by a for-profit company are Evans Funeral Home, Pickles and Bones Barbecue, RDI Corporation, Sherifax Credit Union, Sharky's Cuts for Kids, and Wings and Rings. And the winner is Pickles and Bones. Good to see some familiar faces again. The reason I say familiar faces, everyone, is because this is the 4th time. That is right, 1, 2, 3, 4 times that we've stood up here and honored Pickles and Bones for their commitment to giving back to the community. Everyone watching this, if you would like a model of how to give back, just look to Josh and Nicole House, owners of Pickles and Bones. They're always there to help, from donating to all kinds of causes, providing food to those in need, going to the schools to educate students on entrepreneurship, and more. We are thrilled, Josh and Nicole, to once again recognize you for your community service. Thank you for everything that you both do. Really appreciate you. Congratulations. I have just one more award. I know you're sick of hearing me talk. My voice is annoying. It's okay. Best Arts and Entertainment. Our finalists here certainly bring a lot of fun and joy to the community. Those finalists for Best Arts and Entertainment are Claremont Chorale, Milford Youth Theater, the Paint Playground, and the Twisting Sister. And the winner is Milford Youth Theater. Congratulations. Being involved in theater, from acting on stage to helping produce the show behind the scenes, is a great way for young people to learn a myriad of skills such as confidence, teamwork, and leadership. Having a community theater for our students to expand their knowledge and have a great time is truly a boon for our community. Congratulations again to Jocelyn and team on Milford Youth Theater being named Best Arts and Entertainment.
Yeah, Zach completely missed the prompts. Benita, we could have got rid of him a long time ago. It was supposed to be Benita reading, we're laughing about. So congrats, Milford Youth Theater. I've known Jason and Jocelyn for a number of years. Congrats. Enjoy going. If you guys honestly have not been to Milford Youth Theater, check out the productions. Please, please, please go check it out. Try and do it when I'm actually in town. I think they look at my calendar and actually schedule it otherwise. But hey, next up, Best Creative Marketing. Fun marketing makes it more fun for us to consumers as we peruse all the ads out there, and this group definitely brings creativity to marketing. Our finalists are Kelly Weir of Kelly Weir Williams. I'm going to get that right one night tonight, guys. Road, Rivers, and Trails, Sonic, and a Honey Hive at Pivot Realty. And the winner is Roads, Rivers, and Trails. Roads, Rivers, and Trails, known as RRT, is definitely a place that creates dreams, and our marketing supports this as they not only show us what they offer, but the places in the world that we can go and experience. From beautiful trails to exciting opportunities to challenge your skills in a kayak, RRT's marketing shows how the world is there for the taking. Congrats, Road, Rivers, and Trails, on being named Best Creative Marketing. Did so much better than rehearsals. I could not get that down earlier, guys. So, next up, Best Home-Based Business. Some of the best products and services are made at their owners' homes, and as you can tell from our finalists tonight, Honey Lane Sweets, That Damn Jam, and The Twisting Sister. And the winner is That Damn Jam. If you've been to WHAMM before, or to Lear's, or Harvest Market, Jungle Gyms, or any place in the greater Cincinnati area at this point, you know just how delicious the pineapple pepper jam is. They have 4 versions ranging from sweet to OMFG, that's hot. In fact, you can give it a try. The jam on the table was generously donated by Barbie and Chelsea. Congrats, Barbie and Chelsea, on being named Best Home-Based Business, and thank you all for the delicious jam tonight. Moving on, Best B2B Business. Our finalists for this category are The Big Agency, Supergirl, Benita Palmer, Action Coach, and Lovin's Insurance. And the winner is, sorry, Benita, Big Agency. This is actually the second year that the Big Agency, or Buckner Insurance Agency, has won Best B2B. They are an independent agency that has been insuring families and businesses throughout Ohio and Kentucky since 1999. They're well loved by the community, with Brett Buckner receiving the Best Insurance Agent the first 3 years of WHAMM, and his agent, Melissa Jordan, taking home that prize this year. So we're not all surprised that they were voted Best B2B. Congratulations, Brett and team, and everyone at Big Agency on being named Best B2B. And last but not least, the Business Powerhouse Award. This award recognizes a business that is just all around amazing, that provides a fantastic product and or service, that gives back, and is owned and run by people that you just can't help but love. We have 3 amazing finalists this year: Howard Hanna Realtors, Pickles and Bones Barbecue, and RDI Corporation. And the winner is, come on Josh, Nicole, let's show off those kicks, Pickles and Bones. This is Nicole and Josh's 3rd year to receive this award and kick my butt. Thank you, guys. They certainly deserve it, though. We love them. Pickles and Bones combines that winning combo of excellent food, amazing service, great management, and commitment to the community, as you heard earlier. That adds up to definitely a business powerhouse for sure. So congrats, Nicole, Josh, on being named the 2025 Business Powerhouse. But seriously, check out the kick game. He brings this every single year, people. Look at him. I know. Our community certainly knows his business superheroes, and we're so impressed with all the choices from this year's 2025 BAM and WOW Award winners. So congrats to all the winners and nominees who truly make Milford, Miami Township area a wonderful place to live, work, and own a business. Now, as we transition into the Chamber Awards, I'd like to tell you a bit more about our decor sponsors, the partnership of Paint Playground and the Twisting Sister. Chris Richter of the Paint Playground and Rachel Baker of the Twisting Sister certainly make a good pair. Wouldn't you guys agree? Literally every single year, guys, they knock it out of the park. Just 10 minutes away, 5 on a good day. Chief Mills, you didn't hear me say that. Chris Richter's Paint Playground is a blast for all ages and abilities. You can pick from a clean or gloriously messy activity, whatever you choose. You're in for a good time. So drop by for a walk-in. Fun Wednesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Check out their freshly updated space, and obviously coinciding with Chris's recent rebrand as well. Tours are going to be ready for you guys. So this is the place for epic memories. And last but not least, when you see Twisting Sister, Rachel, prepare to be amazed. She brings a whirlwind of creativity to your event. She is full of hot air. Just take a look around, people. Watch and wonder as ordinary balloons transform into extraordinary sculptures, whimsical characters, balloon decorations. Let Rachel add a unique twist of fun to your celebration. We tried a wedding crashers joke last year and did not work out, so we're not going to repeat that. So let's hear it for the amazing work by the decorating sponsors, Chris and Rachel. Thank you both. We appreciate it.
I know, you're stuck with me again. It's unfortunate. It's very sad. And now we'd like to move into the POW Chamber Awards. I'll do my best when it says Benita to hand off the mic to her, but we will start with our traditional awards called the Wayne D. Floria Pillar Awards. Thank you. Our Pillar Awards are based upon the fundamental values that we as a chamber strive to execute on and model in our community. These are advocacy, community development and support, economic impact, and education. This year's finalists and winners exemplify these pillars. Every year we ask for input from key community leaders. They provide input as to which companies, individuals epitomize these pillars, as well as our service awards. Each of our nominees was then selected by our chamber committee based on the impact they have made on our community and organization. Our community is full of businesses making a mark in various ways. It is always hard to determine the few finalists for these awards, and even harder to choose a winner. If you are a finalist for any of our chamber awards, please just know how special you are and how much we appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be starting with the Advocacy Award. Our finalists are the Claremont County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Elizabeth Burr and Porch Fest, and Roads, Rivers, and Trails. The Claremont County CVB is an advocate for Claremont County and our Milford, Miami Township area in many ways. This year, we're recognizing their commitment to ensuring our Miami Township mural at Community Park could happen in a condensed time frame. Elizabeth Burr had a vision of bringing the popular Porch Fest event to Milford, and she succeeded, I would say excelled, running a highly successful event in her first year in 2024, bringing over 30 musical groups to front and back porches throughout South, East, and downtown Milford. And finally, Road, Rivers, and Trails advocacy for the health of the nature that surrounds us ensures that generations to come will be proud to call Milford, Miami Township home. And the winner of the Advocacy Award is Roads, Rivers, and Trails. To dive just a little bit deeper, RRT is involved in every aspect of the great outdoors, from coordinating river cleanup efforts, planting trees, leading hikes at East Fork, Cincinnati Nature Center, Valley View Nature Preserve, to participating in events such as Paddle Fest. Their guiding principles inform every aspect of their business, and their involvement with initiatives such as 1% for the Planet, 513 Green Certified, Grassroots Outdoor Alliance, Milford Pride, as well as their journey toward becoming a B Corp, ensures Milford is on the forefront of sustainability and environmental health. They are also an active supporter of other businesses in the area through their work with the Historic Milford Association. Roads, Rivers, and Trails, we are proud to have you in town, and we thank you for your advocating on behalf of all of us. Congratulations on winning the Advocacy Award for 2025. It says Ron, not Benita.
Questioning whether or not you can read, but okay. Cool. Next is Community Development and Support Award. Our finalists are the American Legion, Victor Steer Post 450, the Honey Hive at Pivot Realty, and Time Savers Heating and Cooling. All three of these organizations work hard to make our area better. Our local American Legion Post is actively involved in making our community better, from supporting local students, student leaders to veterans. The Honey Hive at Pivot Realty has jumped into a variety of local sustainability efforts their first year in town, including creating a Gilmore Girls themed event. You changed this since rehearsal, but thanks. That's not a tongue twister whatsoever. Like, seriously, people, we came down here early. I was here at 9:30 for a reason. We gotta stop that. Okay. Which brought many new people to town, and Time Savers Heating and Cooling. Doug, I'm gonna ad hoc here, but Doug has been a great supporter of us as well. The Grinch, Business Bash, we appreciate it. See, I can improvise too, at least, so thank you, though. And they support a wide array of local teams and nonprofits, as well as many community events, as their way of saying thank you for the trust and loyalty of their customers. And the winner is the American Legion, Victor Steer Post 450. American Legion's truly dedicated to supporting our community as well as local veterans. They send student leaders to Buckeye Boys State and give awards to local seniors. They also provide Christmas gifts for families in need. They participate in Flag Day with the Boy Scouts, run a Memorial Day parade, and participate in Veterans Day and for Chaplains Day. These are just a few of the programs they run to help make our community a better place. As a thank you for all that you do, we'd like to award you with this $500 check to help support all of your impressive efforts. Thank you, Zach. So again, I want to say thank you to all of those at the American Legion for your commitment to supporting our local veterans of today and tomorrow. And this is our shameless plug, guys. Frontier Days is like 45 days away, so we truly hope we see everybody down here at the end of May. I will not be there, sorry. I know. A couple days I'll be there. Okay, and our next pillar award is the Economic Impact Award. The economic impact is a pillar of the Milford Miami Township Chamber because we believe that what is good for a local economy is good for all of us. Sustainable employment, attracting new business, and supporting other businesses in the community are hallmarks of this award. And these three finalists all exhibit these traits, pushing the boundaries of comfort to expand and grow their businesses, which leads to a variety of benefits for our local community. Strangely enough, all of the finalists this year are restaurants. So they are the Miamiville Trail Yard, Midwest Best Barbecue, and the Governor and Flamingo Drive. Just a little bit about all of these. Miamiville Trail Yard has expanded to trail restaurant options outside of Loveland, much to delight trail users who pack the restaurant regularly. Midwest Best Barbecue has continually invested in the community and grown so much for their first location in Camp Dennison. And the Baracos, as we discussed earlier, through the Governor and Flamingo Drive, have made a significant investment in downtown Milford to appeal to a wide variety of restaurant goers. And the winner is the Governor and Flamingo Drive. Sorry, Lisa, I was trying to slow down. Biggest thing that stands out about the Governor is its unique upscale East Coast diner. It's unusual enough to attract the attention of Guy Fieri, sorry Zach, I'm not Italian, of diners, drive-ins, and dives, bringing a national spotlight to downtown Milford. But it was a tough road for owners Paul and Neil Baracco as the Governor opened at the end of January 2020, and within 6 weeks was facing the challenges of COVID. They pivoted, persevered, and just last fall made an additional commitment to Milford by opening Flamingo Drive. So we'll say thank you, Paul and Neil, for your commitment to downtown Milford. Crazy part is I had this check for $50,000 to give to them, but they're not here, so seriously, it's just a joke, guys. It's just a joke. I was gonna say we can all divide it together. What do we got? About 300 people here tonight. Let's just take it. Not tell Neil and Paul, but hey. See, this guy, yeah, he's like, yeah, let's do it. So, no, seriously, I think we've all enjoyed it. I think we've enjoyed the boost that has come from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives being here. So again, super, super excited for Neil and Paul Baracco and everything they've brought to the community. So thank you, guys. Says Benita. I got you.
Stealing the check was not on your list.
No, it was not on my list.
All right. Before we move on, I'd like to recognize our fantastic sponsor, the Little Miami Brewing Event Center. We host a number of our events here, including the East Side Business Bash, Breakfast with the Grinch, and our new Lunar New Year Dinner and Lion Dance. That's a mouthful. This facility is a go-to for us for many reasons. It's flexible and convenient, but most importantly, owners Dan Lynch and Joe Brenner have been such wonderful partners with the Chamber. Events like ours are expensive, but we want to keep our ticket prices reasonable for all of you. We couldn't do it without the generosity of Dan and Joe, so please give them a round of applause for being such a gracious host and partner. Moving on, our final Wayne D. Floria Pillar Award is for education. Education comes in many forms, and our three finalists tonight are committed to education in a variety of ways. From art clubs, classes, and camps for all ages, MacArthur Manor provides the opportunity to explore your artistic side. The Greater Milford Area Historical Society and its home, Promont Museum, present diverse events that bring history alive. And the Book Matters supports a variety of programs geared towards education. And the winner is the Book Matters. The Book Matters doesn't just sell books. They host a number of programs designed to help people learn and explore and open their minds. Plus, of course, have fun. Their Read and Return program allows others to enjoy books at a discounted rate. So join one of their curated Book of the Month clubs geared to all ages and interests. They offer classes and offer events, including fun historical tours of downtown Milford, poetry open mics, author readings, and even yoga. This hometown bookstore is so much more than a bookstore, and we appreciate your commitment to helping those in our region learn and grow, and supporting local authors. For this, we thank you and are proud to award you with the Milford Miami Township Chambers 2025 Pillar Award for Education. Thank you and congratulations to all of our Wayne D. Floria Pillar Awards, finalists and winners. What an amazing group. It's no wonder our area is flourishing with all that these organizations do. So how about one final round of applause for all of them? Now it's time for a very special portion of our program, our service awards. These 6 awards recognize businesses and individuals for putting community first. Our first award is the Ambassador of the Year. Before we get into that award, though, we have a number of board members and ambassadors here with us tonight. So if you're a chamber board member or ambassador, would you please stand up? All right. Thank you for that hand for these hard-working people who keep the chamber going. And thank you to all of you. We rely on you very much and appreciate everything you do. And now I'd like to invite our Ambassador of the Year, Tara Means, to join us. And to present Tara's award, I'm going to hand the mic over to Andrea Brady, our Executive Director.
I'm actually going to be very nice to you. Hi, everyone. I am so honored to be here tonight to celebrate Tara Means of the Honey Hive at Pivot Realty as our Ambassador of the Year. Ambassadors are essential to a small chamber such as ours, where there is always more than enough to be done. Ambassadors not only attend events and serve as cheerleaders for our chamber, but they often help with things like ribbon cuttings and representing us at networking events. They also help out at events such as last Saturday's Egg Scramble, and of course the big one, Frontier Days. Tara is actually on our Frontier Days committee this year, which is absolutely wonderful. We have a fantastic group of ambassadors, and this past year, Tara really stood out from the crowd. She just recently moved to the area, and it was only last year that she started her real estate business and got involved with the chamber. But almost as soon as she became a chamber member, she jumped into helping as an ambassador. She is there to help with everything. If someone's running late, we can call Tara, and she takes care of it. If we need someone to visit new members, Tara's there. When we need help at an event, we can always count on Tara. I don't know how many times I have texted Tara and said, "Can you help with whatever it is?" And the answer is almost always yes. Tara, you are absolutely amazing. You do so much not only for us, but for the community. In addition to her business and her chamber work, Tara works for sustainability for both the city and the township. And she also runs a nonprofit dedicated to diabetes research. So she's a little bit busy, just a little, but she finds time for us. She always has a smile and an encouraging word. And if I'm frustrated, I know Tara will know exactly the right thing to say to pick me back up. Thank you, Tara, for everything you do. We so appreciate you, and we love having you as part of our chamber.
So I noticed no one else was talking, but Andrea said, "Do you want to talk?" And I said, yes. What I would say is if you are looking to grow with the chamber, I have only been a member a year, and it's really an opportunity to get to know the community. Like I feel so supported, and I feel that my real estate business thrives on the relationships that we have. Even if you may have thought I sold honey instead of homes for the first couple months, because I get really excited about our bees. But Our real estate team is named after our commitment to the community. So the honey hive symbolized that. My husband, my son, and I, we all are here for you between buying and selling homes. And so if you want to grow your business and get to know people, this is a great way to do it. So thank you, guys.
Thank you. And a quick funny story. So as Tara mentioned, her business is called the Honey Hive at Pivot Realty. So she applies for the chamber, and she's talking about getting involved with Frontier Days last year. And Elisa and I thought that she was going to bring bees and honey to Frontier Days. So we were kind of disappointed when we learned she was just a realtor. Back to you. It's 'cause I'm funny.
All right, thank you and congratulations again, Tara. We certainly appreciate you. And for those of you out there, if you're interested in joining Tara and about 15 others in our community, including myself, as chamber ambassadors, we would love to have you join our team. We will be recognizing 2 Above and Beyond Award winners, and it's time for the first. For a business or organization that goes above and beyond for our community, I'd like to invite Kevin Fry from Jeff Weiler Automotive to the stage, as well as Jamie Mills, Police Chief of the City of Milford.
I'll give the mic to Jamie. You get to speak.
No, I'm good. So Jeff Weiler Automotive is the Milford, Miami Township Chamber Above and Beyond organization winner this year. Today, I'd like to tell you not only about this wonderful organization, but also the work they do to help others throughout their company and their foundation. I wanted to give you something special to watch as I tell you about Weiler Automotive, and you'll see on the screen a 2022 video of their Fast Lane program, formerly called the Driven Project. This program partners with the Milford Police and Fire Departments, Cincinnati Police Department, Ronald McDonald House, and their organizations to give 12 to 14 children life-changing illnesses a ride of their life. Owners of supercars, including Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Porsche, and more, drive these VIPs, very important passengers, from Milford to downtown Cincinnati and back, visiting a number of sites along the way. It's a day these kids will never forget. This is only one of the ways Weiler Foundation supports the community. Their reach is extensive and varied, and they strive to help as many people in greater Cincinnati as possible. Weiler Automotive also supports our local first responders in many ways, such as providing space for training and other meetings when larger rooms are needed. As far as Weiler Automotive goes, they are a secret in plain sight. For many of us here in town, you probably know their headquarters is on Milford Parkway, but you probably didn't know that this company generates over $2 billion in annual revenue. Out of almost 18,000 automotive dealerships in the U.S., Weiler Automotive ranks in the top 25, selling over 50,000 new and used cars per year. That's pretty incredible in itself. But even more amazing is how committed Weiler Automotive and the Weiler Foundation are to give back to the communities they serve. They're proud to be in the Milford community, and we're so proud and thankful to have you here. Thank you to Kevin and his entire Weiler team for all you do.
I just want to say a couple quick words as a fellow Milfordite / Millbilly. Jamie is not giving himself credit because he's the first person I approached with this crazy idea with the supercar parade. And he said, I'll set up a meeting with Cincinnati Police Department. And I was convinced they were going to throw us out. But we could never pull this off without the help of Chief Jamie Mills and Chief Mark Barrett of the Fire Department. We want to give them a great thanks. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Jamie, Kevin, Mark. What a wonderful program that is. We so appreciate having Jeff Weiler here in town. And now it's time to turn to our second Business Service Award, the J. Patrick Toomey Small Business Person Award. I'd like to invite artist Kate Albert to the stage with me. The late Patrick Toomey, owner of Toomey's Natural Foods, exemplified what this award is about. As a small business person, he believed that business helps community and community helps business. The winner of this award is a small business or business person who puts community first. Tonight, we are honoring someone who works so hard to make our community a better place and truly exemplifies what this award is all about. Local artist Kate Albert lives in Miami Township and works out of Painted River Studio in downtown Milford. Her ever-expanding and diverse clientele enjoy not only her original pieces, graphic art, prints, and even puzzles. They are awesome. I have a number of them. But the ability to commission her artwork as well, which leads us to her most recent local painting, Historic Miami Township, which you can see on the TV screen. This painting is part of a countywide project led by the Claremont Convention and Visitors Bureau to celebrate the U.S. semi-quincentennial. This is one of 7 murals to be painted in the county. Kate's engaging style made her the perfect artist to approach and ask for help with the murals for Milford and Miami Township. I did not expect her to be available. She is very in demand, and these would be huge projects. But I should have known that Kate would jump at this chance. This was an exciting way for her to use her talent to make her community even better. Kate did a tremendous amount of research on how to create quality, long-lasting murals. Her thorough work and essential expertise became the knowledge base for all 7 communities participating in the mural projects. We found out it's much more complicated than just painting a wall. Who knew? Thankfully, Kate did. See, no laughs. But then the true challenge came. Unexpectedly, we had the chance to wrap the mural on the new fitness court Miami Township is planning to install at Community Park. And you can see a graphic of that on the stage. It was a perfect opportunity. But the catch, Kate only had 3 weeks to create the art and paint it, and something like this is tough to get done in 6 months. Kate canceled all her prior commitments, and she worked day and night to complete this project. She finished in record time. And soon this art will be visible at Community Park on the fitness court, and there is a mock-up of it. This summer, Kate will be working on the Milford mural. Once again, she is going above and beyond to make this project the best it can be. Last week, Kate told me that she believes everything we do, personally and professionally, should focus on helping others. And she definitely walks this walk. I am humbled to have the chance to work with this amazing person. And Kate, I am so grateful you are investing your talent and your skill and your time in these projects. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, let me try to get through this. I don't say no to Andrea. Anything she wants, she gets, because she's a rock in this community. She and Ed they do everything that they can for this community. Ed, I've known you, I think I've known you longer than anybody, aside from Nancy. I saw that glare. But really, when Andrea called me about this project, I was really down. We were putting together this fundraiser for our good friend Dino Pele, and it was just days before he passed away, and I was really feeling down. And Andrea called me and told me about this award, and I was like, me? Like, why me? And she told me why, and I proceeded to sob on the phone. It reminded me that the little things that you do matter. Every little thing that you do, it adds up. I just really don't know what to say except that I will keep doing what I can for the community, do my best to answer every call that comes my way, continue doing my paintings for everyone that needs it, and instilling pride in our community. And I want to say thank you to the City of Milford, the Chamber, Miami Township. You all are gleaming examples of what public service should be, and I'm grateful and blessed. Thank you.
So now he can suddenly read. Got it. Thank you, Kate, for sharing your talent and dedication with Miami Township and Milford. As Andrea alluded to earlier, your painting, Historic Miami Township, is beautiful. I know the Milford version will be amazing. No pressure, though, just saying. But before we move into our final 2 awards for the evening, guys, I'd like to thank our community trustees. These are companies that you may not realize support the Chamber through an annual elevated membership. They believe in our mission and giving back, and we support them through promotion in a variety of ways. 5 of the 6 are here tonight. We're so grateful for your ongoing commitment. When I list you, if you guys could just please wave and be recognized. I'd like to give a round of applause to Castrucci Automotive Group, wherever Josh went. Champion, the City of Milford. RDI Corporation. Time Savers Heating and Cooling. And then Sheriff Act Credit Union could not be here tonight, but they donated their seats to several nonprofits involved in tonight's WHAMM Awards. Okay, and now as we move into our final 2 service award winners, our first is the Above and Beyond Individual Award. This year, our individual is actually 2 people who, strangely enough, end up on similar paths within a year of each other. So if I could have Steve Kelly and Jamie Mills please come to the stage, as well as Mayor Lisa Evans, Mark Schulte, and Ken Tracy as well, please. Yeah, we'll all fit, right? The Above and Beyond Individual Award recognizes someone who gives back to the community in a variety of ways. It's someone who believes in going above and beyond for her community first and foremost. So here to tell you a little bit about these determined men's stories are Mark Schulte and Ken Tracy, Miami Township trustees, and Lisa Evans, Mayor of the City of Milford. So Mark, why don't you have, go ahead and start? I said that earlier, Andrea, see? Mark put me right. Yes, we'll start with Lisa. Thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you. I'm very honored tonight to be able to present this award to a colleague and friend, Jamie Mills. The Above and Beyond Award is given to an individual who gives back to the community in a variety of ways. They go above and beyond to make Milford a better place. Jamie Mills is truly deserving of this award. Jamie lives by the honor code he instills in his police officers and all he comes in contact with. Am I doing the right thing at the right time, in the right way, and for the right reason? Following the code puts him in a place to always do the right thing for his community. In August, the city was in need, and Jamie stepped up to the plate. We were without a leader, and he was the perfect person to step up and fill that leadership role. He quickly put staff and council at ease, knowing he would be there and help us until we could find a replacement. He assisted us to find an interim manager and stayed through the process of finding and hiring a new manager. He did all of this while still working his full-time job as chief. He probably learned more about infrastructure and economic development and engineering than he ever thought he needed or wanted to know. In the first few weeks, he put up with all of my questions, attended numerous meetings, and efficiently ran the city of Milford. Through his personal time and role as chief, Jamie is always finding ways to support and be a positive role model in the Milford community. From his martial arts program to the numerous community programs that he has established through the police department, he constantly goes above and beyond. We are very thankful for his commitment to Milford. We all can make a positive impact if we also remember his code. Am I doing the right thing at the right time, in the right way, and for the right reason? So thank you, Chief Mills.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for your kind words, Mayor, and thank you to Andrea and her team for putting on the Best Events Award of the year. Please give it up for Andrea and her team. I've enjoyed attending this event every year and hearing about amazing people who make Milford and Miami a very special place. It's a truly humbling experience to join the ranks of past participants. I want to thank my council, not just for their faith and confidence in me, but also for their constant support. I learned a lot during those few months, as Mayor Evans mentioned. I learned about the inner workings of our 3 public works departments. I learned about planning and zoning and economic development. But probably the most impactful lesson was discovering there are far harder jobs than police chief. Kudos to people like Benjamin Gunderson and Steve Kelly who make it look easy. Thank you.
Thanks for not having this on a adjustment, because I usually have to adjust it up when I step up. So thank you all for coming to the roast of Steve Kelly. Great. Oh, wait, hold on. Got it. In all seriousness, I think all of us can agree that it takes a unique person to be a first responder, right? Those are the people that answer the call no matter what the circumstance. When most would hesitate, they run towards the danger. It's not just a job or a duty, it's an instinct. A deeply rooted drive to help people in their most vulnerable moments, often without hesitation or thought for themselves. In times of uncertainty, first responders show up and answer the call. They show up ready to act, ready to serve, and ready to make a difference. When an unexpected vacancy in the Township Administrator's chair left a critical gap on our team in early fall of 2023, Steve Kelly did not hesitate to respond to the call. Big surprise. When we asked him to take over as interim administrator while still maintaining his duties as our fire chief, Steve accepted the challenge. He quickly stepped up to take on new and added responsibilities, fresh challenges, and high expectations. Not only did Steve respond to the call and accept that challenge, he exceeded it. After some personal reflection and maybe just a little encouragement, a lot of encouragement, Steve took that next step and answered the call to officially move permanently into the role as our administrator. From day one, Steve has approached his role with professionalism and unwavering commitment to keeping things running smoothly within the township. He has learned to adapt quickly, all while being true to his own leadership style. One of Steve's characteristics that has shined brightest is his servant leader mentality. Steve consistently empowers those around him to grow and to succeed. He works tirelessly behind the scenes to lift others up, to recognize their potential. Steve's leadership is rooted in humility, empathy, and a deep commitment to the greater good, seeking results that benefit the whole. He has inspired trust, built strong relationships, and created an environment where his team is motivated to do their best. Steve has embodied true leadership and utilizes his skills every day to help those around him. While we still allow him to have flashing lights and a siren on his vehicle, and I'm pretty sure your turnout gear is at the ready at all times, he has fully transitioned to his new role as the administrator for the township. So Steve, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the employees, and the residents of Miami Township, thank you for answering the call and going above and beyond.
Thank you. I'd just like to piggyback on what Chief Mills said earlier. None of these jobs are easy without an amazing support network. I sincerely appreciate the confidence that's been placed in me by not only my Board of Trustees and my elected officials that I work with on a daily basis who have trusted me from day one in this position, but my coworkers who encouraged me to take on the challenge of this new role and offered their support along the way, as well as the Miami Township employees who do such a great job serving our community every day that really make my job, and I'm sure Jamie would agree, our job's just super easy. And our residents and businesses who are always so supportive in so many different ways. I'm enjoying the opportunity to go out and network and hear what their needs are and find new ways to innovate and support them and bring more to the community. Last but not least, and my wife couldn't be here with me tonight, but my family who lived with me through this whole thing. And I remember when it came down, as Mark had mentioned, that one point where there was a fork in the road, and it was either to stay as the fire chief or to become the township administrator. My wife just looked at me one night and said, "Pick one." I don't care what it is, just pick one. And I'm like, okay, I understand where we're going here. So I'm humbled to be recognized for doing a job that I love, serving a community that's already given me so much, and just thank you very much. It's very humbling to receive this award. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mark, Ken, and Lisa, Jamie and Steve. Thank you both for stepping up for your community in our time of need. So grateful to have such quality people in key positions. I joke with Steve all the time. He's forever going to be chief. As long as I've known him, he's always been chief, and I still call him that all the time. So congrats to both of you guys. Well deserved. And then our second and final award of the night is the Chief John Cooper Award for Service Excellence. I'd like to invite Brian Wyckoff and Mark Baird up to the stage to join us. For those that may not be aware, the Chief John Cooper Award for Service Excellence is named in honor of Chief Cooper, who I honestly never had a chance to personally meet, who passed in 2017. John worked to make our community a better place by giving his time and talents wherever and whenever they were needed. This award represents someone who, through civic position and personal effort, tirelessly and passionately gives back to the community. Chief Baird, I'll hand over to you.
Before I dive into this, I just have to remark, that must be, Chief Kelly, that has to be a fire chief's wife's most common response. Pick something. I don't care. Pick something. I am Milford Fire Chief Mark Baird. I'm with one of my district chiefs, Miles Miller, this evening. It's my great privilege to introduce Milford and Miami Township Police Department and Milford and Miami Township Fire Department Chaplain, Mr. Brian Wyckoff, as the Chamber's 2025 recipient of the Chief John E. Cooper Sr. Award. This award memorializes our friend and predecessor, Chief John Cooper, who was a Milford firefighter for more than 50 years until his unexpected death in 2017. And ironically, it was 8 years ago last week. In addition to excelling in his professional vocation, Chief Cooper advocated for and exemplified the spirit of community outreach and volunteerism among those he touched. He would be deeply moved, Brian, to see you receive this particular award because his efforts exemplify what John thought an individual giving back to their community should look like. This is what it looks like. I could tell you a lot about Brian's great work as a past organizer of our National Night Out, at motorcycle safety nights, at Quaker Stakes bike nights, Milford School Foundation events, and a list of other endeavors as long as my arm. But as important as this work has been to Greater Milford, I believe Brian's higher calling serving the community is being a pastor and fire and law enforcement chaplain. A community's first responders spend their careers trying to do the best they can to make things better for those having potentially the worst day of their life. Whether it's a serious illness or injury, natural disaster, a crime, fire, whatever, a community relies on us to react quickly and skillfully. Unfortunately, the worst day in the life of someone from the community can also turn into a first responder's worst day. My profession is filled with images, sounds, smells, and terrible situations that burden us. And this is the part of Brian's work in the community where he shines brightest, as he skillfully interweaves his ministerial, counseling, and even funeral director experiences to help our area's first responders. Thank you for the opportunity for Miles and I to introduce our friend Brian Wyckoff as the recipient of this award. Thank you very much.
Well, it's a dangerous thing to give a chaplain a microphone, a podium, and a room full of people. No, I'm not going to preach a sermon. I thought about taking up an offering. Reach in them jeans and pull out them grains, right? I want to thank the Milford Miami Township Chamber for this prestigious award. I'm truly honored and humbled to receive it. Thank you, Chief Baird and Miles, for being up here, the kind remarks. I came to Milford in January of 2010, and I truly believe everything happens for a reason and for a purpose. How many of you have heard of the Holmes and Ray stress scale? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where they talk about life events and they put ratings on it, and whether it's marriage or whether it's divorce or whether it's death or whether it's a new baby, you rate this and you see how you do. Well, I'm telling you what, between April of 2009 and October of 2010, I scored so high on that chart on a negative sense, I shouldn't even be around. It was terrible. But I have to say, starting in October of 2010, things turned around in a very positive way. I met my lovely wife-to-be at that time, Karen Huff. We got married in 2011. I got a new job in 2011. I got a new home in 2011. So things were really looking good. I met Jamie Mills. He became the chief of the police department in 2012. And I asked him, hey, do you have a chaplain on board? And he said, no, not really, but let's talk about it. Sure enough, he invited me to be the chaplain. Then in 2013, Chief John Cooper of the Milford Community Fire Department said he needed a chaplain to fill the firehouse role there. And I said I'd be happy to do so. Now, I know it's a casual dress night tonight. And I'm standing up here in a Class A uniform. You two guys are too. Shame on you, right? I wore this in honor of Chief Cooper. Chief Cooper got me my first Class A uniform. And not only did he get my uniform, he designed this badge personally. He wrote it out, took it to the people that made it, and gave it to me. And I thank him for that. And I have to thank Chief Baird for my new Class A. Appreciate that, Chief. It's happy to be able to wear it, and it is an honor tonight. Well, Karen and I moved up to Miami Township in 2014, and there was a new chief being installed at the fire department there, Steve Kelly, and we talked to Steve a little bit, and he said, hey, I need some help having a truck blessing, and we blessed the new 29 department, and he said, you've been our unofficial chaplain. Let's make you the official chaplain. I said, love to. So I joined the team there. And after he became the administrator, then Chief Dave Jetter also held on to me to allow me to continue to stay. Well, it was about 2020. I got a call from Chief Mike Mills from the police department in Miami Township. And he said, you know what? It's about time I bring you on as chaplain for us. And he finally filled my chaplain bingo card. And so I was grateful for that opportunity to be able to serve in all 4 areas in Milford and Miami Township. It's been just an honor to be able to do so. And they're volunteer positions, and I attempt to make myself available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and help whenever I can. Duties range from highs to lows, and I think Chief touched on that a little bit. The highs, you celebrate the new inductees, the promotions, the retirements, and the ranks. And then as far as going to a low point in the community, you have to go make death notifications to people who are unaware that their loved ones have passed away. It's not easy to do. From speaking at Memorial Day events and 9/11 ceremonies to speaking at funerals of former officers and firefighters or to help with their family members. From working on National Night Out to consoling families after a fire or physical emergency or even a suicide. From rushing to an accident scene to watch over and to settle family members to following up at the station with first responders for a debriefing. It's all about caring and it's all about community. And that's what I'm so excited to be able to be part of, a community that accepted me and gave me hope when things looked really grim. And now I'm just happy to be part of what it's all about. My parents always taught me to live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you have others do unto you. It seems like today, it gets switched around. Do it to somebody else before they do it to you. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. But the fact is, I'm glad that Chief John Cooper lived by the golden rule, as do the chiefs at Milford and Miami Township. And I'll tell you, it's an honor to be able to serve in the community that I live in and that I am just a part of. So I want to thank you all and just say God bless you all for being here tonight. Thank you.
Not sure if the casual dress comment was a reference about the MC wearing Nikes to the show tonight, but in all seriousness, I really appreciate the story that Brian just shared, and beyond the story of his personal journey and how he got ingratiated into this community. Without him, I wouldn't be standing in front of you guys tonight either. A couple of jobs ago now, I started as a fresh young banker in the Milford community, whose first week entailed his first national night out event at Scene 75. And without a 10-minute bonding conversation over UFC fighting that turned into years-long text message and phone conversations on Saturday nights about who was fighting that weekend, I don't know that Brian would have taken the time to grab me by the arm and walk me booth to booth and introduce me to all those people that were staples in the community here in Milford, Miami Township. And so personally, Brian, and on behalf of the entire community, we're thankful for you and couldn't be honored and happier to call you a friend. So one more round of applause for Brian, if you would, please. And now our final presentation for the night is a unique award for a singular individual. This is the first time we are granting the Oracle Award, and I really, really wanted to make a Matrix joke, but I wasn't sure half the crowd would get it, so I'm going to forego that. But we are excited to honor Hunter Thomas of 20 Bricks in Padrino with this special award. Another close friend of mine I've known for, I realize now it's been almost a decade, so yeah. Thanks for joining me on stage. The Oracle Award honors those whose vision and foresight guide our community toward a brighter future. And yes, Hunter, we did create this award just for you because of all you have done for Milford. For those who may not know, back in 2007, one of the long-standing businesses in downtown Milford was a barbershop right here on the corner of Main and Garfield. You also may not remember this, you might, but it burned down. And at that time, downtown Milford was not much of the destination that I think it's seen as today. It was not really well known except by some of the locals, and the shops didn't draw as many people from surrounding communities and outside the area. So imagine everyone's shock when it was announced that an upscale restaurant and wine bar was going in where the barbershop had been. Are they crazy, we wondered? How in the world are they going to make it? Hunter might have had many of the same thoughts, but he also saw opportunity, he saw possibility, and he saw potential for this town to grow and develop into something truly special. He not only saw that vision, but he took that chance and opened 20 Bricks, followed shortly by Padrino Italian. This was really the start of what we like to call the renaissance of downtown Milford. These two restaurants began to bring more people to downtown. They themselves were destinations, and that led to all of downtown morphing and changing and growing and becoming a place to be in and of itself. This year, 20 Bricks is celebrating 18 years. Padrino is celebrating 16 years. And these two restaurants continue to grow and evolve, but their quality has been a constant and has attracted a variety of other high-quality businesses to the area. And a couple of sides. If you don't know, 20 Bricks' annual wine festival is coming up. It's shameless plug, you're welcome. Next Sunday, that's April the 26th, next Sunday. 27th, excuse me. Again, banker, bad at math, come on. But from 1 to 5 p.m. with delicious wine and food. You can also get tickets in advance on their website at www.20bricks.com. Yep. And Padrino's special pizza is delicious. Actually, my personal favorite, and I'm not making that up, but the crab rangoon pizza runs through the end of this month. So if you haven't tried it, please get down there, grab a couple slices or a couple pizzas, a few pizzas. Yeah, actually like double that, like multiple pizzas. Yep. And back to Hunter. The Oracle Award. We have Hunter's foresight, his oracleness, if you will, to thank for this beautiful town, the destination, all we enjoy. Hunter, thank you for seeing something in our area, for taking the chance, investing your time, your funds, your faith, with the hope of growing that seed. It paid off, and we appreciate you for it. Without further ado, Hunter Thomas.
Okay, so my first question is, why did I have to go last? Why? I'm the follow-up to police chiefs and firemen saving lives, people saving children, and then I'm the guy that serves you pizza and ranch. So
It does have wheels.
it does have wheels. I'm not going to fall. there's like scripts up here and things. Everybody's reading. I have nothing. But I just want to say thank you very much. This is an honor to receive this award. I didn't realize there'd be so many people in this room, or I would have prepared something a little bit better. But back in the day, we came down, looked at the street, and there wasn't a lot going on. As they said, you could roll up the sidewalks at 3:30 because everyone was just sort of go home. But Steve Early actually reached out to us, and he had this brand new building he was building. And when I first got here, I said, no, I don't think I want to do that. But after walking up and down the street with him, we saw that there was a lot of potential in this community. There was a lot of great old buildings that could really be renovated, and we just went with it. So it's been a great 17 years. We're hoping there's 17 more. We really have enjoyed the community, watching the community grow, all the new businesses come in, and things that we never thought could happen. So I really appreciate everything. I appreciate all you all, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Thanks.
Congratulations. Goodness. If you would, please just join me one final applause for our finalists and winners tonight. Make it a big one. Come on. Come on. Give it up. Second of all, let's give a shout out to our food partners. We have Little Caesars, Wings and Rings, Sweetness Brazilian Bakery, Milford Schools Nutrition, and Jay Rothenbach on behalf of the Milford Masonic Lodge. Let's also not forget the amazing desserts provided by Blue Chip Cookies and Sweetness Brazilian Bakery. And one more round of applause for all of our amazing sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. I'd also like to thank Little Miami Brewing Event Center staff. You all did a wonderful job. Libby, Gabby, always go the extra mile. Finally, a big thank you to tonight's photographers, Cheryl Scholes of Scholes Photography, Shelly LeBands of Consistent Social. We will be sharing photos on Facebook. Keep an eye out. Please be sure to tag yourself. It's been a beautiful night, guys. The fire pit's going. There's a super cool sign from Card My Yard on the patio. There's desserts still available. The bar is open. Say no more. So please grab some refreshments, go outside, enjoy more networking and celebrating all of the winners here tonight. And don't forget to take a selfie in front of the amazing decor. Post and tag it with WHAMM 2025. Thank you all for coming. We will see you next year. Have a great night, guys.